What does an international comedy superstar do after conquering television? He decides it's time to conquer satellite radio too. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Hotz Cast with Kenny Hotz.
Hello, everybody. I'm Jeff Castle. I've got Brian Pico here with me, and of course, Kenny Hotz.
All we need is Radio Gaga, Radio Ha Ha. First of all, that is the worst song ever.
I was going to cut you off to help you, but I figured I'd
I don't even know the words to it.
What song is that?
I'm sorry, I like Queen.
It's Queen.
Oh.
It was past their prime. They were past their prime.
I love Queen. Spenny loves Queens. Which reminds me, Spenny's actually going to be on the show today.
What?
Well, hopefully,
Yes.
we're going to give him a call. You know, he could always be occupied.
Johnny's Pizzeria has allowed him a 5-minute break. And he's going to be on the show. So
That's exciting.
Just fast forward to half an hour and you'll probably just hear him now.
Well, you shouldn't tell them when he's going to be on, so that way we string people along.
Yeah, I shouldn't. There's a lot of shouldn'ts.
He's coming up in 5 minutes.
My life is a fucking assembly line of shouldn'ts. I should not be here now. This is embarrassing.
Well, Kenny, you've done a lot of bad things to yourself, for yourself, with your body, with drugs and food. And today you thought you were paying the price, didn't you? What happened?
Listen, I don't want to be, I'm not like, I don't want to get into the Farley and Belushi thing. And let me tell you something about Farley and Belushi. First of all, this is a true story. I used to buy my drugs from Kathy Evelyn Smith. When I was in high school, my best friend's mom was friends with her, and she used to sell us weed. And then we find out
Let people know who Kathy Evelyn Smith is.
Yeah,
people
it's easy.
Might not
It's
know.
called Google search, you fucking retards.
They're
Learn
in their
some
car.
history.
You think they're listening to you if they have access to anything else?
Well, then
they're stuck in their
then
cars.
Ask Siri, hey, Google Kathy Evelyn Smith. Anyway, she's the chick she's that fucking cunt who killed John Belushi by injecting a speedball into his penis. But and I loved Belushi. I was a big fan. But I totally forgot what I was going to say. Oh no! Yeah. Okay, so that these guys, you know, they were really ugly, Farley and Belushi, and when they were young, in high school, they didn't date hot chicks and do tons of drugs. I always dated hot chicks and did tons of drugs. So when I got kind of famous, I didn't ram fucking, bicycle pumps filled with ketamine into my ass or, freak out because I could finally afford a hooker. And that's why those guys had meltdowns, because they finally had tons of cash and they were in L.A. and they fucked it up.
You
like
got
buzzes.
it out of your system when you were early, is that when you were young, right? Before. But today you were complaining to me about something. When you woke up, you were a little scared. Do you want to tell people what happened?
It was first time ever. Well, not first time, but I woke up with serious chest pains.
Kenny, no.
Yeah, it's true. And I freaked the living shit out of me. I run downstairs and I downed a half bottle of children's aspirin and 3 fucking Dinos from a Flintstones vitamin jar that my girlfriend uses. My girlfriend, she's so young. She's so young. She has, what she has for breakfast?
Cereal?
Tablum.
Oh,
Formula.
I have to
for
mix her
babies.
formula. I still have burn marks on my arm from testing the heat. So I had chest problems, and I go downstairs, and I couldn't figure out whether I was having a fucking heart attack or I just have a sore sternum or something. I don't do any exercise, so I thought, did I lift anything? And then I thought, oh yeah, I went to the bathroom, and the doctor said I'm not supposed to, lift anything heavy.
to make it pee because your cock's big.
How do you feel now?
It still hurts. I took a couple Tylenol. I do the cocktail. Here's a thing. If you do a Tylenol or 2 ibuprofens, you mix it up. You do 3 different things, like ibuprofen, aspirin, or Tylenol, something like that. Whatever. You just do a bunch of those. That's how they figured out how they cure AIDS. Just mix this shit together, and you can fuck all you want, everybody.
At this point, I just need to say that Kenny's not a doctor.
I'm a doctor. Take that to the bank.
And mixing aspirin and ibuprofen will not cure
It is.
AIDS.
But it could.
Google it. Google it.
Yeah, I think it'll cure a minor headache, but
Well,
I don't know about AIDS. But how do you know that it's...
No, it's the ass-ache it cures.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. If you're...
You know it's
It
true.
worked. It worked for me. What? But how do you know that you're not having a heart attack?
You don't. You don't. But it made me think. I was like, oh shit. And then I thought, you know what? If I'm gonna fucking die, I don't even care. And I don't want to sound like what's his name from what's it called?
I love that show.
Excellent.
That's a good show.
Riggs. I don't want to sound like Riggs.
Who's Riggs?
Wilmy Riggs.
Wilmy Riggs. Riggs from that the shittiest movie ever. Fuck.
There's 4 of them. So.
Oh, God.
Oh,
You
is
know-
that Lethal Weapon?
Oh,
Ding,
Lethal
ding.
Weapon. Oh, I hate fucking Mel Gibson so bad. I want everybody just to Google Mel Gibson's, Jew-hating fucking phone calls. What a fucking... That guy is a fucking psychopath.
Speaking of Jew hating, did you hear about Joseph Goebbels? His
Goebbels.
It's hard to pronounce, but he's got step-grandchildren, and they're all billionaires. Each one of them.
Duh. Oh, what, the head of the Third Reich has a rich family? That guy, that fucking piece of shit they killed his 6 kids. And the bad news is that he didn't kill all of them.
Yeah, the step-kids got away, and now they're billionaires. Well, these are the step-grandchildren.
Kill them. Can somebody please kill them?
You make proper investments and steady,
And the kids have like $6 billion, right?
They have, $6
$6
billion
billion.
between the 4 of them. They're each worth $1.5 billion Deutschmarks.
God.
No, dollars. It's dollars.
I have I have some really rich celebrity friends, and they're so fucking rich. I know some guys that got like $100 million each, and they still go to work, and they're all obsessed with like doing shit. If I had $100 million, the last thing I would ever do is go to work. I swear to God, I would not go to work.
If you had $1 million, what would you do, Ken?
What am I doing now?
Is that a tweet, or is that just from you, Bri?
That was just my brain being interested.
If I only had $1 million,
No, say you win $5 million tomorrow. What are you going to do?
I think the first thing I would do is, which I know it sounds totally crazy, and I don't want to be that guy, but if I had that much cash, I'd dig a hole, fill it with fucking AKs and granola bars, shotguns and fucking water, and some paint can, toilet paper, alcohol stoves, and then I would just leave it up north somewhere and I'd have like an Enduro buried in the ground, like just somewhere in the city where I could get it. And just so if the shit ever went fucking down, I could just get, a pile of, 16-year-old cheerleaders, duct tape them to the back of the bike and go up north and fucking raise my own family. I had a dream once. Did I ever tell you I had this dream once as a kid that the world ended and I had to repopulate with the waitresses at Fran's restaurant. And I don't know if you people know Fran's restaurant, but they were just oh my God, it was the worst.
Are they busty?
It's hard to tell. It looks like they have 3 tits because their tits and their stomachs are all the same size.
The same level, too.
Yeah.
They're kind of
3
all
big is better
on the
than
same line.
Anyways, I don't like how the show's going right now.
No, it's terrible.
Yeah.
I don't even know. You don't even believe in conspiracy. Do you believe in the world-ending conspiracy theory type things?
Listen, I know I can't believe that the electricity's still on. That freaks me out. I have no idea how these utilities from like 1943 are actually running all these substations and ending up, it's so easy that any of us. It's a true story. When I was a kid, we used to vandalize like hydro stations, electricity stations.
Why? Just for fun?
And we used to for fun because we were fucking shitty kids. And I took a 2x4 and I smashed this big massive gas pipe that was exposed in a pit, like a 20-foot pit. Me and my friends went down there and I was just smashing and smashing and smashing this gas pipe. And then it like broke and like a million tons of gas like poured out of it.
Is this true?
Yeah,
I've
true
never
story.
even heard this
yeah,
story.
No cops
Why?
came to my
No.
house. Nothing. My friend told his parents. His parents called the cops. It was, anyways. Yeah, it's so easy for all of our shit to go down and destroy. You know that I was stuck in the blackouts. What 10 years ago?
Yeah, whatever. We all remember
In
them.
Toronto, that was fucking. It was almost chaos. Like it was on the brink of total chaos.
But then it kind of turned fun. That was the weirdest thing.
Oh yeah,
everyone had a
turned
great
fun.
night.
Oh, Baskin Robbins. Oh, you better eat the ice cream. Yeah, that's fun. Yeah, it's
No,
fun.
I mean it was just
Yeah.
you could see the stars.
Yeah, when
in the
some
city.
fucking crackheads out front of your house with a sawed-off fucking shotgun blowing away your kids because he thinks that
The world
Dr.
ended, yeah.
Mugambo's after him.
Let me ask you this: if I don't know if you've had it, well, you don't really have a car, but when someone breaks into your car for no reason, you want to kill that person. But that person was kind of you back in the day. You weren't breaking into cars, but you're causing damage. Graffiti. We just saw graffiti today, and you're like, oh god. But that was
Well, shitty graffiti. Write something good. You know,
Yeah,
but I would never fuck. See, my whole thing, I'm into justice. I'm totally not into fucking with individuals, not fucking with people. I would never fuck with anybody. And I used to watch these, like, I watch really gross fucking web shit of people dying and, you know, big motorcycle accidents and all. I watch a lot. I used to watch a lot of that stuff. And anytime I would see some guy in a fucking variety store get blown away for just doing a fucking job, it was so offensive to me. So I really hate that stuff.
And why did you watch so much of that stuff? There's that Mexican guy getting his head chainsawed off. How many times did you think you watched that?
Yeah, well, that was a Taco Bell ad.
Why do you watch that stuff?
You know why? Because it makes me appreciate life. Because I like to know what the barometer of the world is. Like, I like to know that there are things that are that fucked up. And it's true, I was in a Chinese restaurant once in Toronto, and 4 guys busted in with balaclavas and guns and robbed the entire restaurant. And at the time, I was watching, like, all these John Woo movies. Like, I was going to Chinatown and buying, like, 10 John Woo movies for $10. So when they walked in, I knew I was fucking dead. Like, I knew I was going to die. And I think, you know, I'm back to this whole thing. I think I'm pretty good with death. Like, I think when that shit comes down, I'm going to be come and get me, brah. I'm ready to fucking go. And, you know, the funny thing is I know that there's no afterlife or any. Like, I know there's nothing out there.
You're still at peace with it.
Yeah. I know we're just a bunch of shitty lice on a floating rock in the middle of nothing.
You don't believe in God, Ken?
No, I do not.
Holy shit.
I saw God once. I have a mirror in my bathroom.
That's pretty good.
You like that? I just made it up.
I knew where you were going with it, so
Yeah, I'm sure you did.
whether you made it up or not, I knew it. I knew it was coming. There's this just interested me. I don't know why. It's not that interesting, maybe, but Adolf Hitler told bad jokes about Nazi friends. That's a headline. And they're talking about how he had a really wonderful sense of humor, and he would make fun of Goering for you know he's always awarding himself stuff. Here's a joke that Hitler told.
Yeah, I hear he was a gas. No?
No.
Hey, did you hear why Hitler committed suicide?
Why?
He got the gas bill.
Oh, shit.
Too many gas jokes.
Well, here's a Hitler joke that Hitler made about Goering. Goering. He he was always awarding himself awards for no reason and giving himself medals. And he said that his wife was talking about how he was waving a baton over his underwear in the bedroom and asked what he was doing. And Hitler said, "I'm promoting my underpants to overpants." What do you think?
I don't know
Hitler
if that's
funny or
true
not?
because in Germany, I don't know if that joke would work in the translation between German and English.
So he might be funny still.
You could, yeah, you never know.
It is kind of weird, the idea of picturing Hitler making a joke. You just can't picture
Just
it.
keeping it light.
Fuck that guy, fucking dick.
He was a dick.
I hate that fucking.
Good artist.
Do you want to know something crazy? I went to Auschwitz, and I went there, and it was, newer than my high school. I went there, and it's brand spanking new, and it was so fucked up. Like, I couldn't believe how new the buildings were, how, like, all the barbed wire is still up. It's incredible how new it is. Oh, I tell you, one hell of a cafeteria.
Yeah, was the food good in there?
Oh, it was incredible. Macaroni.
You always talk
Fuck
about
those fucking guys.
You always talk about what you would do if you opened up a cafe. You should open up that cafe in Auschwitz.
Oh my God, the I need a job cafe. I go to cafes. First of all, I lived in LA for 10 years. I can't even believe how many people are sitting in there pretending to be busy. First of all, thank God for computers. The only good thing about computers is those shitty little fucking goth guys with their fucking diarrheas of Anne Frank. Books, like no one's sitting there writing stupid fucking poems in their shitty black books anymore, because that was a fucking nightmare. I actually had a friend who used to steal those books and collected tons of them. He was a total dick.
Really?
But I hate just this whole.
Was there anything in them? I always picture them not even writing; they're just pretending.
Me and my friend, it was actually Gavin McInnes from Vice magazine, were wasted one night in a Mexican restaurant in Toronto. Blasted. You have these shitty friends that you go out with and you always have to get fucking wasted, like just too fucking wasted. So he's one of those friends who I used to do that with. And we went into this bar, and there was a guy sitting at the bar, and he was writing into this journal. And we started doing the how much game, where we said, okay, how much for your journal? And he's going, like, no price, man. No price. This is me. This is what makes me, this book. And I was going, $100,000. And he's going, no way, man. I go, you live in a fucking, you live on top of a pharmacy in a 200 square foot apartment. Like, come on. $1 million for this shitty fucking book that took you like 3 weeks to write. He goes, no, man. So my friend Gavin he goes, oh, let me take a picture of that book. It's so beautiful. And he opens up to take a picture. He goes, oh, there's no light here. And he takes the book outside, pretending to take a picture of it, and he took off with the guy's book.
That's terrible. I can't
and
believe
left
that.
me in the bar next to the fucking guy. You can see that just this sweat starts pouring down his face. And then my friend starts reading the book, and there's these letters about how his manager at the Subway shop is so mean to him and doesn't appreciate his work. And then like rainbow drawings with like gold coins. It's like,
oh,
it's
God. There's nothing worse than someone who can't play how much, whose mind can't come up with a price.
Oh, my girlfriend can't pay how much. Jeff asked my girlfriend today, "Will you give me a blowjob for $1 million?" And she was like, "No, I don't have that much money."
Remember Matt Merrick, who's actually in the booth, but you can't hear him or see him because it's radio. But he had a girlfriend, and we asked how much for her to give you a kiss, and she wouldn't do it. $1 billion. Wouldn't do it. And I think she thought that she was impressing Matt, like, with how moralistic she was. But I think that was the last time I ever saw her.
He's got great lips.
Matt.
I'd kiss him for
it's
a
the last
bill.
time I ever saw a girl with Matt.
Yeah, that's true, actually, come to think of it. But it's another
Matt's
topic.
blushing.
Okay, so girls, and you know what, girls? Was she that fat? She wasn't the fat one.
No, I think
be
you're
a little
thinking
more
of,
specific.
But fat girls. Can't we talk about fat girls for a second? We're fat people.
You love fat chicks because you know when you see a fat chick that she's gonna go that
Filthy.
extra mile. Yeah,
I know they're filthy.
They got a lot of compensating to do, and you like that kind of compensation.
Yeah, and I've got a lot of. I need a lot of room in a girl.
You'd think there'd be
lot
less
of floor
room
space.
because you'd think that the fat would be pushing in as well as out. Is
No.
that true?
No,
it's not. There's
more
more room
in them. Yeah.
That doesn't make sense to me because it's not their bone structure. They're eating. You think it'd be packed in there, all the food in their intestines would be pushing down. How
This
does
is
it
the
work?
way I think about it.
digest.
This is the way I think about it. If you try to fuck a hamster, right? Okay, so imagine yourself fucking a hamster, right?
Yeah, I've done that.
And then you have a huge farm pig.
I've done that.
Yeah, enough about your marriage. There's more room in the farm pig. You can get more of your penis in a farm pig than a hamster. So a fat girl's fatter than a skinny girl.
Yes.
Correct.
So it would
That's
make
correct.
sense that there's more room in there.
No, because they're not larger. They're just fatter. If they were like an extra large is bigger than a large, but a fat person is just a large person just overstuffed.
Does the vagina get fat too?
Yeah, like I don't know
Brian,
how.
shut up. Brian, okay, move on because Brian just ruined that with his shitty
Way to
comment.
go,
I was trying to figure it out.
Thank you.
Anyways, no. Look, I don't want to get into this thing with people. I don't want to be the grumpy guy or anything like that. But there is something about, if you're obese, look, I love cheesecake. Probably one of my favorite things in the world, and it's bad for you and it's shitty for you. It's like heroin's probably. I never really did heroin, but it's probably amazing. It's probably incredible. But you just don't do it. Like you're gonna fucking die.
If you're fat, it's okay for
If you're
skinny
fat-
people to have. You're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess, but skinny people have it, and then they turn out obese. It's not cool to be morbidly obese. You have a responsibility to your family, to yourself. So I think obese people are shitty. And I think that I think that they have this
Oh
thing.
no, only when they're eating cheesecake.
No,
when they're
I
eating.
think they have this thing where they feel like, and there's nothing worse than one of those snarky, like morbidly obese people that they've created this shell around them, and that's their persona, that nothing can bother them because,
Obese is beautiful.
yeah, obese
Yeah.
is beautiful. No, it's not. It's fat and you're disgusting.
They know that. You don't have to tell them that. But I know one thing. When we go to a restaurant and you see an obese person and what are they eating? It's not a healthy choice.
Yeah.
It just I know you shake your head every time.
It's
I guess you should.
Terrible. My friend Derek and I were in a restaurant once, and we saw some kid, and he was having a seizure in the restaurant. It was horrible, and Derek goes, "I wonder what he had," and I said, "Oh, the Caesar salad."
That's
I know I'm
nice.
gonna get shit
while someone was having. You can say that now, but while they're having one, it's not as funny.
It was while he was having it.
Well, I know the latest thing that you're in, girls wise, you won't shut up about the girl in The Bachelor.
Okay. Look, I watch The Bachelor. I've been watching The Bachelor. Brian watches The Bachelor.
Love it. Seen every
I
episode.
can't
of every
believe
season.
that. Yeah, there's a one-armed girl in The Bachelor.
Well, I like shitty
apparently.
TV. I love car crash TV. I love corporate, like American, total Hollywood garbage.
You watch it all, Jersey Shore.
Yeah, I watch Jersey Shore.
Honey Boo Boo.
Yeah.
You even watch shows.
a little much.
You watch cooking shows.
Yep.
How much can you eat shows or whatever.
Yeah, I watch Food Network. I basically watch Food Network, A&E, TLC.
And you don't even watch them because they're a train wreck. You just enjoy them. Is that right?
Well, I think my brain is so fucking melted. I just sit. I don't even know what I'm listening to anymore. My brain is so oversaturated by information in the media. It's melting. Half the time I don't even know what I'm doing. I wake up, I'm in a daze. I'm a zombie. My life is so routine now. It's weird. We're just turning into these fucking weird, shitty things. It's like the Matrix. They've merged me into this media watching, corporate eating fucking garburator. Even the more I get away from trying to eat shit, like all that Mount Monsanto shit, not that I even care about. You know what? I don't care. Yeah, sure, great. Gene it up, baby. Whatever the fuck it takes.
Did you hear about that goat that they mix with a spider and it makes silk in its milk?
Yes.
You're okay with that?
Google this. They took a goat and they mixed it with a spider. Now,
they didn't like get a spider to mate
like
with
a
a
goat.
goat,
No,
but they put the
genetically spiced
there.
it. But why? What is a goat spider? Like, don't.
And the goal was to see if they could make silk in the milk or something, or if the protein would exist, and they were successful. But first of all, I don't know why they would choose those two things.
I know.
Of all.
Why do you merge women with a brain? That's the gene.
Yeah, get an
splicing
animal
you
with
should do.
intelligence and splice it with women.
Yeah. Or like women's vaginas with Febreze. You should merge those two things together.
I don't think Febreze is an animal.
Well, I don't know.
Get a flower, get like vanilla.
Pour it on a
beans or
spider, and then Febreze kills animals. And this is it. This is why this is a good radio show, because I'm not some corporate fucking puppet.
This could be a lawsuit right here.
Jim
so let's hear it.
Henson. Fuck you, Jim Henson.
Oh, come on,
for
not
making
Jim.
us love
Rest in
puppets. Shitty. Shave your beard. Jim
He's
Henson.
dead.
He's
He's
Good.
dead.
Good. Anyways, so I'm not a puppet, and I can say Febreze sucks total shit, even though it smells delicious.
How does it kill animals? You said it kills animals, right?
Supposedly it does. I don't know. Google it.
No, it does.
You've got a lot of fat. You were talking. You
I
talk
know a
about
lot
things
of
that when I
shit.
Google it, I can't find it. Like the babies in China getting their
Okay,
faces
so my
smashed in.
friend was in China. My friend was in China, and he said the second he got out of Beijing airport, they take children and babies and they smash their face into the cement, and then tourists like run up to them and go, "Oh, here's money. What do I do? Here's money." And he was doing that.
Wait, are they meant to look like it's a birth disorder, or it looks like they've just had the shit?
No, this is how they
out of
get
them?
charity. Like they fucking chop off, like they do in India too. They chop off babies' arms and legs and rub babies' faces in trash to make it look like they have leprosy. And so this guy came out of the airport and they smashed a baby's head on the fucking ground, and he was going to give them money. Oh, take your baby to the hospital. And some Chinese guy ran up to him and said, "Don't do that." He said, "Don't do that.
Just trying to make some cash, bro.
Right, they're just going to smash another baby's face if you pay them. Don't do that.
I don't
support
believe
it."
any of this. But
I'm telling you
how
what
would
he
you even
said.
know how he? See, how would he know how they even? How did they know they smashed his face on concrete? How do they know they
Because
didn't
that's what
take
they
a
do.
shovel
And then
hit
there's
it in the face?
there's a whole bunch of flat-faced babies, like kids with flat faces that look like Sluggo from Lulu comics, and
Good
there's flat-faced babies all over China that have been used to con tourists into giving them money.
That's crazy. You know, there's somebody canning air. Yeah, the pollution is so bad in China now. I think it was good for a little bit when they had the Olympics, but now that they don't care anymore, it's so bad that there's a guy making money canning air. Like, you know how we have bottled water, which seemed ridiculous about 15 years ago, but now everybody just drinks it.
I heard there was this rumor that they are so hungry in China that they were eating.
It's North Korea. I know what you're talking about.
No, China first. North Korea, they're eating each other. But in China, they had pork-flavored cardboard that they were selling it on carts. Like, they're dipping cardboard in, I think it was a rumor, I'm not sure. But yeah, that's how fucked up it is.
See, you've got a lot of news stories that aren't really published anywhere.
Well, that's why I did this. I did this interview the other day, and they were asking me about the hockey strike, the NHL strike, and I was like, fuck, dude. Like, people are fucked. People are so fucked. We're so isolated in our cities. Nobody has any idea what's going on.
I don't know what that means. What do you mean? Who's fucked?
People are huddling together for warmth. They're living
and
on
we're all
living
obsessed
on dirt.
with this hockey strike.
Yeah,
right?
no, we're obsessed with. It's like, oh my god, there's a new where you ran out of the Chipotle ketchup. Like, isn't there any more Chipotle ketchup in the fucking supermarket? Things are pretty fucked up. We're pretty spoiled. Not that I care. Believe me, I deserve to be spoiled.
No, you're right. In North Korea, I'm just looking it up now. While his wife was away on business, this guy killed his eldest daughter. And because his son saw what he did, he killed his son as well. And then when the wife came home, he offered her food, saying, "We have meat." And then she knew that was suspicious because I guess they don't have any meat in all of North Korea. So she called the police, and he killed
that's
them.
funny because yesterday I offered your wife some meat.
Well, this is Canada.
And she cannibalized it.
Nice. Yum, yum.
There's also an incident in North Korea where a man was arrested for digging up the grave of his grandchild and eating the remains.
He likes jerky.
I'm guessing she just died. But
listen, I'm a cannibal. I've eaten shit. I'm not happy
that's true.
about
You
it.
have. We did
cool.
it.
Very cool.
Well, for those who care, there's Kenny Hotz's Triumph of the Will. You ate all components, not just a part of a human body. You basically ate every single component of a human body. How did that feel? When you think about it now, would you do it again?
It's okay. But, it's like these shows about, that guy, that bald guy who eats weird food on TV. First of all, I hear he's the biggest dick ever. I hear that guy is a total fucking dick. Because I have friends that worked with him. Yeah, it's like, it's really? How is the cricket on a stick, buddy? Try eating a 4.5-pound fucking placenta filled with baby juice.
Now, we never take breaks on this show. We've got Spenny, I think. Do we want to do a break? Can we get to Spenny without doing a break?
Already?
Well, whatever. Yeah, we're pretty close.
Oh my god. Okay, well let's.
And we thought at the halfway point it'd be nice to talk to Spenny. If we can get him on, that'd be great. If we have to throw it a break, I'll do it. But we don't know what you'll play during the break.
Live from the pedophilia ward of Petanguishene Prison, Mr. Spencer Rice. Spencer Rice is coming on, but I want everybody to really concentrate because it's very hard for him to talk with his mouth full.
Well, maybe he should concentrate. I don't know if
he should concentrate.
He'll pop in at some point.
He should go to a concentration camp.
All right, Spenny, we're on. How you doing?
I'm well. Who's this?
Spencer.
It's Jeff. It's Jeff Castle. We've got Brian Pico here, and
Hi, Spen.
Jeff, I understand that you're more popular than me with Canadians, and I did some research, and I'm more popular than you in Vatican City. So just remember that.
You put them together, and it's a tie.
Yeah.
Spenny, are you reading all the articles about me?
No.
Wow, that's from a recent article from Maclean's Magazine, Canada's leading periodical, about me and my new radio show.
Well, somebody sent me. I got this woman from Germany who thinks I'm in a mental hospital, and it's just unbelievable. You said something, so that's where I read it. She sent me pieces of it.
First
she
of all,
thinks I'm in a mental hospital, and I probably should be, but I'm not, and it's quite annoying. Stop doing it. Please stop the lies.
Yeah, the pedophile wing is not a mental hospital. It is a correctional facility. Mm-hmm. Now,
What do you want?
What are you doing?
I'm lying in bed talking to you on the phone when I should be working.
Well, if you're lying in bed, doesn't that mean you are working?
No. It means
Why
that I'm lying in bed.
Your clientele on break?
Is Pico there? What do you say hello
Hi,
for me?
Spen. Hi, Spen. How are you?
Hey, man. How are you?
Good.
You're a radio personality now?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Big time.
Fantastic.
Yeah, he finally has personality. Now,
Fantastic.
I heard a story. There's a story that came out of Scandinavia last week
Yeah.
that you were performing rectal sex with a manatee for the Prince of Norway.
Okay. That's not accurate. I do like manatees.
Oh, it's a princess. No, I'm sorry, you're right. It was the Princess of Norway.
Yeah. I won't dignify that with a comment, other than I think manatees are amazing, and they should stop running them over in Florida with the propeller marks on them. It's disgusting. They're beautiful, peaceful creatures, enormous giants, but gentle, and that's all I have to say.
And how are your propeller scars? Are they healing?
I don't have propeller scars. I do have a lot of hurt feelings, and Kenny, you know all about that. But is this it? This is why you called me?
Did you
Do we have
call?
a radio show?
You did something prepared? I got talking about fans and people that tell you shit. I hear you did some blog something where you said you and I don't talk anymore.
Well, I've said maybe at that moment we hadn't spoken in a long time, but no, I've said that we're still friends because I get a lot of that. Are you still friends with Kenny? And he's such an asshole. Why you talk to him? So I might have done that if we had not spoken for a while.
Well, that's
I
nice.
tell the truth. It's a unique thing in your world, but I generally tell the truth.
Well,
I say I love you.
should,
I can't stand you, but I love you, and we have a great history together. And if we're going to be honest and get into, we haven't been as close as we have been in the past. You know that.
You would like to be close.
You've got Jeff Kessel now.
Do you want to be? How close do you want to be to me?
Yeah, and Brian Pico. Who else are you going to? Donnie
How
Rose
close?
is he next?
Well, how is Donnie?
Broadway Donnie Rose is terrific, amazing. He just got back from India on a shoot, and we exchange all kinds of wrestling YouTube videos via the internet, and he's a good. We love Donnie.
Until you fired him.
Well, do we want to get into that?
Yeah, why not? You loved him, but you fired him.
No, actually, you fired him, and I was too wimpy to stop it. You thought he was trying to get on the camera too much.
See, that's exactly what I wanted you to say. I fired him. I fired people on Kenny versus Spenny, not Spenny.
Well, no, actually, I fired him. I actually did the hard
the
part.
truth
I
comes
actually did the hard part, which was call up a great
I
friend
only
and
tell
him
the
that
truth.
he wasn't going to work with us anymore.
Oh, the puppeteer finally lifts his head. Oh, so wait, so you're a liar. How can you tell the truth and not tell the truth at the same time?
What are you talking about? I'm telling the truth.
I don't know. You just fired him. I fired him. Who fired him?
No.
Pick one of your
lies.
lies.
It was your decision, and I was weak and let it happen. But I actually got on the phone, and I was in tears, and I ended the relationship. But thankfully, we've just worked together on a great new show.
So wait, you don't lie.
X-rated on Super Channel. It's coming out in April 1st, I believe, and he's amazing, and I love him, and everything's good.
Listen. You
Time
were in
heals
tears.
all wounds, Kenny.
You
know
were
that.
in tears. Did you cry?
I think I did. And I also cried with Dougie McPherson. I fired him, too.
You fired him. You fire a lot of your friends.
Yeah, well, Dougie was, you were a part of that, too.
Okay, well, guess what? You're fired. You're fired from the show. Right now. You're fired. Now, what
Is
are you
anybody
doing?
listening to this? What is your audience?
That's why, that's why I'm talking to you. What's going on? What are you doing? Where do you live now?
Kingston.
Jamaica? Irene, you smoking the ganja, bruh?
No, I don't smoke that.
Licky
Last time I
bum
smoked
bum
dope was
coconut.
on that stupid show we did.
Coconut. You eating the coconut, mon.
This is like falling back into time. A time that I don't
Isn't there
necessarily
a
want to
huge...
remember.
One
but
second.
anyhow.
1 second. Let me get this straight. You live in Kingston, Ontario.
Yes.
Isn't that the home of the largest penitentiary correctional facility in Canada?
Yeah, and as a matter of fact, it's going to be closing, unbelievably. They're going to be closing the Kingston Pen. There's a lot of penitentiaries out here. There's a women's penitentiary. There's
A
Millhaven,
pedophile
which
ward.
is
And where are you going? Where they're going to move you to?
well, Kenny, that has nothing to do with me. I'm not in the penitentiary. Although I get the gist of your humor.
I'm sure you got a lot of gist, don't you, on your chin? Now listen, I love you.
That's jizz, not gist. But
I
anyhow.
love you. Say hi to Pizza Tony for me.
Okay,
Make me,
enjoy your show.
Hey,
and,
listen, I
don't
need a
Don't be mean
medium.
to Brian.
Thank you, Spen.
Medium
You mean
pepperoni.
to Kessel, he deserves it. And
Hey,
that's all I got to say. Is that it?
last medium pepperoni was a little cold, you know?
Okay.
Okay?
Kenny, it was great talking to you.
No.
Bye.
Get out. Get rid of him.
Spencer Rice.
Oh, God, I love Spenny. I love it. He's always game. He's always game for that.
Well, you got
You
the
can't
first.
kick- he's like those
got
things
the-
you punch and they come back up.
You got the, yeah, like male prostitutes.
What are they called? Weeble wobbles or something? Is that what a Weeble wobble is?
No.
No, they're called Down syndrome prostitutes.
No, not either.
Yeah. Well, I don't know why he got so mad at me. Why do you get so mad at me? He's the guy who let 6 people puke on him. I really, first of all, I wish Spencer realized that I was not the bad guy. I think he's got this complex where he thinks I was the bad guy. I'm not the bad guy. Anyways, I would like to devote an entire show to that wonderful cult hit, Kenny versus Spenny. But this is not the program, but I really appreciate Spencer's a very good egg. And Spencer, I will send you that $23 for the interview. Don't you fret. Your fee will be received.
Yeah, that was nice of him. He knew we were going to call the radio show. He must have been expecting that. You think he doesn't expect that? What do you think he's thinking when you're going to call him?
I don't know. I think what he's thinking is he's that other guy from Wham. That's what he's thinking.
Yeah, the one whose name we don't.
Yeah, who's that
Not
other
George
guy from
Michael.
Wham?
I don't know. Do you know anybody?
George Michael.
No, not George Michael.
Oh, the other guy.
No,
The other guy.
he's the guy from not the guy who goes to park bathrooms for anonymous sex. He's that guy too.
Yeah, because George Michael did that. Or no, he had public sex in. Did he do that? Is that what you're referring
He
to?
would go into parks and have anonymous
I
sex.
didn't remember.
You get a boner, you go to a public washroom, and yeah. Yes.
Do you know that I heard, because I lived in Los Angeles and my friends were living in, one of my closest friends, Eli, was living near Union Station in Los Angeles. He said that gay guys would stand in grocery bags in the bathroom and they'd get sucked off. So security guys would come into the bathroom and they'd look under the door and they'd just see a guy sitting there with a grocery bag. And they go, oh, okay, and they'd leave. But there was a guy standing in the grocery bag, and that's how they would catch people.
You usually don't like to just tell stories like that. You like to tell them about Spenny. This is what Spenny does. That's the first time I think I've ever heard
Spenny
you tell
was
that
the
story
guy.
without saying,
Then Spenny was my friend living downtown.
Yeah.
They used to call him GB Joe, Grocery Bag Joe. But eventually people recognized him from the internet, the internet.
Here's a good tweet on the topic of homosexuality. How much to kiss Jeff?
Where?
See, that's the thing with how much you have to know everything. Do people know about it? Is it recorded? Am I into it?
I made Jeff and his best
But how
friend.
much for a
I made
kiss?
Jeff and his best childhood friend totally make out. Spenny and I made out for humiliation. You guys made us do it. The crew made us do it.
Well, we had to do it a million times on testes because you didn't like you kept, oh, no.
I was actually pissed off because I didn't know Tom Green had done it. And so I was like, oh, fuck, Tom did it.
Who did he kiss, though?
I think him and Humplink.
Oh, right.
Him and Humplick did it. But I'm still good friends with those boys. And Humplick listens to the show. Humplick just sent me an email the other day. Or today.
By the way, #1 rated show. It's referred to already. This is our third week as the best show in Canada. Best
#1
radio show.
Yeah. Humplick has a blog, too. If any of you are Tom Green fans, I'll throw him whatever the hell the black people call it. Just to promote his show, a shout-out.
Shout
out, yeah.
Yeah.
I think even the white people are calling it that
Very
now.
urban.
Well, we it's
We've usurped some of their
we've usurped.
lingo.
Yeah, we've usurped some of their lingo.
Why not?
People are one of the comments. Some people find the show offensive, which I mean, I
Oh my God! Yeah, I gave my show to a broadcaster. I'm like, first of all, I gave him the shitty, GoPro 2-camera footage. I said, you know what? Here, I'm doing this radio show right now. Here, what do you think? So, her comments were, you should look at your guest, and it's very offensive. First of all, this is not a TV show. This is me just putting Merrick putting cameras in the studio. Yes, I know. If I was going to do a TV show, we'd have to cut it to 22 minutes, and it wouldn't be shot in a 2x3 room.
Yeah, with $100 cameras that don't move,
and shitty. It's like, come on, really? Like, I've had 3 fucking shows. What do you think?
But it goes to show you, this is in Canada for those who don't know, and it goes to show you how shitty the shows that she gets presented. Like, she probably gets presented shows like that, and they're not just.
Yeah, and then, oh, really? Well, why don't you look? More people are watching this shitty show than are watching all of the shows that got nominated for the Screen Awards.
Did you see Republic of Doyle this weekend?
I did.
These are Canadian. If anyone's not in Canada, I don't know where people are who are listening to this.
Kind of a twisty
watching.
episode, eh?
Yeah, listen.
Did you watch it this week?
I can't. Like I said, what am I going to do?
How many seconds of that show can you watch?
I just want anyone right now. I want everybody to stand up and name 3 Canadian shows. Name one Canadian show they watch.
We can't even if they're doing it.
I can't even do it. It's sad. I want to change things. I want to have like incredible. Well, I don't want to do this for my European fans or anything because they just want to hear about Jews. Especially the Germans.
Oh yeah, the European
fans.
Oh, well, God. Here's something. In Israel, this is somewhat alleged, but I think it maybe happened. The Israelis were giving birth control to Ethiopian Jews without their consent. I think these immigrants were coming in and they were kind of injecting them with something that turned out to be birth control. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I thought everybody would love that, right? Because everybody hates.
This is a true story that in the States, some neo-Nazi, like racist skinhead, was working in a Popeye's chicken, and he was putting saltpeter in the batter so that the blacks wouldn't repopulate his state. And that's a true story.
That's when, like a long time ago or recently?
Yeah, it was like a long time ago. I think it was when Popeye's chicken opened. Yeah, and saltpeter is what they used to make, give to people in the army so they wouldn't get horny. But you can make a bomb out of saltpeter. Do you know that? That if you hate something or somebody,
you make a bomb, let it go, and then they just get busy doing productive things instead of worrying about sex.
Yeah,
they'd kill you in a war afterwards because they weren't distracted. You should do the opposite if you hate somebody. Just make them horny so they just worry about sex. And
just saw what was that? I just saw that movie. What's it called? The Osama one. Zero Dark 30. Oh, guess what?
Where did you watch that? In a movie theater, Kenny?
No, I stole the shit out of it. But
sorry?
But, first of all, listen, I'm sorry to do this. The guy dies at the end. It's like I know exactly what was happening in that entire movie.
Well, of course. I don't think that was the point of it. I think they know that we know that he's going to die.
And then when they show Osama getting killed, it's like you don't even see it. Like you just see you don't even see someone's head poking out or anything.
Yeah.
Like, they didn't even frag that guy. At least I want some, shitty, inglorious bastards like.
But they didn't know it was him until
stand
for sure.
over the guy.
They thought there's a chance that it was him, but they didn't know it was him.
And then do something to the guy. At least in Nam they would
pee on his face or something.
Chop off your penis and stick it in your mouth.
Yeah.
Like do something.
It's too bad.
Get a goat to take a dump in his mouth or something. Sew it up or put a mezuzah in his nose and kick him over the edge of the boat. Like do something to.
Well,
anyways.
our friend Derek Harvey, who doesn't believe in anything that the media feeds us, doesn't believe the whole Osama thing at all. Like I don't even know if he believes that he existed, let alone was killed.
He didn't.
Do you believe any of that stuff, Kenny?
I'm going to take the fifth.
You're open to the idea that, but what do you think? Give us a chance. Give us a percentage chance that Osama was not killed.
A percentage chance that Osama was not killed. 60-40. I think 60-40 that he was.
Wow, that close.
Yeah, 70.
What did they make? They just found. Okay, this is. You pointed this out to me. And
I pointed this out too.
It doesn't even make sense, but that they just I don't know what that even means. Discovered nanothermite or something in the World Trade Center, which it was a trace of explosives.
Yeah, the World Trade Center thing. The only thing I'm not. Listen, I think airplanes brought down that building. I don't think Jews did it. But the only weird thing about 9/11 was just Building 7. Like that was really weird how it just felt like that. Like that. I'm not saying that the CIA didn't fly the airplanes into the World Trade Center. I just think a bunch of fucking shitty terrorists took out both those towers, and the buildings collapsed from that. I'm not saying that the CIA didn't brainwash them and make them do it, because I really do think the Arab terrorists did that.
But
Saudi terrorists.
Let me ask you
did
this:
that.
if it wasn't,
But that building 7 going down, that was fucking
it's weird. But weird things happen, and the thing that I don't understand is, if they blew up the building, why would they even have planes fly into it? Why wouldn't they just blow it up and then say, "Oh, we didn't do it; the terrorists did it"?
Yeah,
doesn't make sense.
I don't think they went in. Like conspiracy guys think that they went in there every single night, sawed down 3,000 pillars, filled them with thermite, had German shepherds running around barking at people when they'd come in at night. Yeah, it's fucking insane. The buildings collapse. Like fuck, who cares?
It's very topical.
Like, give me a break.
Well, it's topical because they just discovered this nanothermite that is supposedly, and they just discovered it now, which is also crazy.
Yeah, but, America, people chat on this. People do that. These are reactions. Clinton took out that pharmaceutical plant in Sudan or wherever. I don't know, but go bug Chomsky about it. That fucking dick.
Yeah, Chomsky, there's another one for you. That guy's I don't even want to get started.
Well, smart people are fucking crazy. Look, Ford and Einstein... not Einstein. Edison. I was going to say Einstein was a racist.
No. Edison was a racist?
Edison was a
remember.
fucking dick racist. So was Ford. Henry
that guy.
Ford wrote this book called, like, The Eternal Jew or something, The International Jew.
It's still the foundation of most anti-Jewish everything.
Yeah.
Like
and,
the Hamas still uses that, and the Elders of Zion. And
Hamas.
I don't know. You really got them.
Boy, take that, Hamas. So, anyways, but look, I would love to get into the whole Israel stuff, but this isn't the time or the place. And why do I have to? I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be this preachy guy that starts this headline journalist that pretends he knows anything about anything.
But what about Egypt? I mean, that's crazy. They're going nuts there. You know what's going on in Egypt?
Listen, I feel awful about Egypt. Okay.
That's awful. They're rioting. They had riots at a soccer game, and now they killed the people who rioted.
They had a riot because 80 people died at a soccer game, and then the riot to protest that riot, 30 more people died.
Yeah, I think even more. It's gotten out of control now.
Fuck, people should just be like parachute some fucking P3s and Xboxes on that place. Like, stay home, play some fucking COD, bruh.
Someone probably unleashed some saltpeter, and now this is what they're worrying about.
Like, God, just drop Playboys on it. Like, these guys seriously need to start whacking off.
Or move. Go to
Pizza Pockets.
Go to a better place.
Joe Louis. Get Vachon to parachute some passion flakies down there.
Mae West.
That'll just brighten their day. Like a nice French-Canadian breakfast cake.
That would probably do the trick. I wonder if it's probably unkosher, though.
They have that white cheddar popcorn. That's nice. That's good
smart
stuff.
Food. You talking about smart food?
Nah, drop it on them. Give them a treat.
Give them some.
Yeah.
They're so dusty.
Even the desserts they have, they have the same dessert. What's it called?
Sakhalab.
No, what's the honey and the...
Baklava?
Yeah, baklava. They have like 80 different shapes of it, but it all... when you go to any Middle Eastern place and you have the desserts, they're all the exact... They're different shapes, but the exact same
exactly
dessert.
The same. That's like women. They're all different shapes, but they taste exactly the same.
Well, I guess I thought they taste a little different from what I've noticed. I've heard that have you ever tasted a black girl?
Tasted?
Jesus.
Have you tasted a black girl?
You've never even kissed a black girl.
I've never kissed a black girl.
No, you said you didn't kiss a black girl today.
When?
Oh, Brian said.
I've never kissed a black girl.
You've never kissed a black girl.
No.
Asian?
It's not a racial thing. It's just it's never come up. The opportunity has never presented itself. Not that I'm engaged now, so it's never going to. So.
That's it.
Yeah, and how is Rudolfo?
She's good. Very good.
You mentioned that that Rudolfo ripped a real stinker in bed. What happened with that?
I mean, I've never kissed a black girl, and that's the end of it. So we'll move on from there.
Do you want to kiss a black girl? They're beautiful.
Sure. Well, I mean, back in the day, sure. I have nothing against black people. I've kissed an Asian person.
An Asian person. A Chinaman?
I like that he was generic on the sex of it.
I don't know what she was. Asian.
Really? You didn't even ask her? She could have been, what did she look?
She's Oriental,
Korean,
I think.
Japanese?
I don't know what.
Indian? Have you ever kissed an Indian person?
No,
What about,
God, no. Get,
was
there any-
get those people out of here.
Kenny, have you ever...
when talking about people, was there any Caucasian, if you know what I mean?
Like white people?
No.
Have
you fucked an Asian chick?
Oh no, I haven't. No.
Oh.
I went as far as.
Oh, you just made out with her.
Yeah.
What was wrong? What do you think went wrong?
She lived in a house with 16 relatives. I think that's what went wrong.
Oh God, you haven't done. I've stuck it in a dead llama in Tibet.
You've done everything?
I've done everything.
You've done Indian? Have you done Indian? I don't think you have.
No, I haven't.
Have you done a Muslim, a
Indian?
religious
No.
Muslim person?
Métis, well, native Indian. I've owned a native Indian chick.
We were talking about that, I think, last
Yeah.
time. What about a Muslim, a
God,
practicing
I
Muslim?
really hope that girl woke up too. But anyways, keep going.
Have you had sex with a practicing Muslim?
Um,
Well, let's go back. Have you had sex with someone, an Arab?
It's easy
an
to
Arab
have sex
person?
with practicing Muslims because they're usually,
Prostate on the
prostate on the carpet.
What have you done? Have you done a practicing Muslim?
I hope so.
But you don't know of doing
I
one.
can't remember, dude. I can't remember yesterday. I smoked so much fucking pot.
I don't think
in
you've
high
done
school.
it.
the
Like,
guy
you know
a
what I think's
break.
going
Yeah,
on?
if it
He hasn't
wasn't-
done it, and he's so afraid to admit that there's a certain type of girl out there that he hasn't had sex with.
Yeah, I don't think I haven't, fucked anybody from, Namibia.
Something to do.
There you go. Time to plan a trip to Namibia.
So I don't know. Look, I'm like I said.
But would you love to do? You would love to stick it to a Muslim girl, wouldn't you? Just because you're a Jew, not because you have anything against Muslims per se, but just it's instinct, right?
Listen, I'm horny. I can't. Like, my girlfriend listens to this show. I love her, my beautiful girlfriend. That's who
Can't believe what's going
that's
on
who
here.
I'm
Do you
boning
see what's
now.
going on here, Pico?
See?
He's afraid. He's
Censorship.
he's censoring himself. He can't talk about sex or anything else because his girlfriend's
Love's
gonna
crazy.
get upset.
Love will censor all. You
She'll
know?
fucking torch my house. She'll torch my house.
Isn't it her house?
Yeah,
too?
I'm on Live Leak all the time watching, Molotov videos. She knows how to fucking build a bomb and just torch it.
Crime's a passion of the
It's
word.
so easy. It's so easy to torch a place.
Yeah, I mean, you don't even need to watch a video. You just get a match.
Get a molly.
You light something on fire.
Jewish lightning, bro.
Yeah, good old Jewish lightning.
Nothing like it.
Well, what do we have? It's getting towards the end of the show. Do we have any tweets in there? Did people care, and did they listen, and did they ask questions?
Jeez, Jeff, you're putting me on the spot here. What video game are you playing? That's exciting.
You know what's something funny? I actually kind of stopped playing video games. I got my friend Darren, who lives in my mom's basement, made me get this game. I don't know, it was like $80. Some like French guy in a basement he had like a sword and a torch in one hand. It was like the worst fucking game ever.
Skyrim?
No, it's like Oblivion or something. I don't know what the fuck. And then I got Resident Evil 6, which I loved. And I'm just turned off of playing any video games, which sucks. I didn't even get the new Call of Duty. Everybody asked me what my gamer tag is. I stopped playing live games a long time ago. It's funny, and not drop names, but Trey Parker told me a long time ago that he stopped playing live because he just didn't have the time. He just likes sitting there and just shooting and killing people on his own time. And then after he was talking about that, I kind of stopped playing live too, because one, I wanted to be cool like him, and two, just because I just don't want to care that much about anything. I'm getting too fucking old to give a shit about killing people or like that whole competitive nature. I'm kind of out of it.
Well, not only that, you're competing against Korean boys who have nothing to do all day,
Yeah,
and
and-
you
and
kind of have a
nerds.
bit of a life.
Yeah, the second you go on, you get fucking killed. Like, these guys are so fucking good. Some 10-year-old fucking kid, like, frags the shit out of you 30 times before you can even, like,
I love this.
regenerate.
I love the story when I won't name his name. You can maybe name him if you want. You have a friend who really his whole life is about. You want to tell the story?
Yeah, so
with-
my friend Darren, who lives in my mom's basement, who was the
and
greatest.
shit's going. I want to maybe next week we can talk about a show about that because shit's going down
He
with
is-
your mom right now.
Yeah,
with him.
he was like Tommy. He's the best fucking video game player in the world. He did shit that is so fucking insane. And then I had him. I was playing with my friends in LA, and one of them was what's his name?
From Arrested Development.
Arrested Development.
Why can't I think
Married
of his
Amy
name?
Poehler.
What's his name?
Will Arnett.
Will
Yeah,
Arnett.
Will Arnett,
So
yeah.
Will Arnett was one of the guys that we were playing games with.
You're gaming. You're gaming live with a cool crowd, with a fantasy
like,
cool
these are
crowd.
like and other celebrities. Like seriously, holy shit! I'm playing these fucking guys, and I go, dude. I'm gonna bring in my friend from Toronto. He's fucking wicked. So the first second,
Which was your mistake, because you're thinking they're going to think that's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, this
God,
guy's amazing.
Kenny, that guy's Kenny's friend in Toronto is fucking fragging everybody. He just comes on. Pum faggot, pum faggot, pum faggot, pum faggot. Take it up the ass, faggot, pum faggot.
Those
And,
pum sounds is him killing your friends.
killing. And then every time he
At
kills them,
will.
he'd go faggot, faggot, faggot. And then he'd teabag on people when he'd kill them. That when you saw your death, he'd be like hopping up and down, like teabagging, like
Worst
on
guy.
their faces. It was like instantly, both of us were banned from this game. I'm like, you fucking.
He got you
I had
banned.
lost my fucking cameos in like every Will Ferrell movie ever fucking made because my shitty fucking dick friend.
By
didn't
the way,
even
it's Will
care.
Arnett. I don't want anyone to picture Will Ferrell during that
No,
story.
but I'm saying if I was like cool gaming with Arnett,
No, I know
and
you
these
were
guys,
in.
it's
You
like,
were
I was
in. It was at the beginning of your kind of getting in with that type of person, man.
Anyways, yeah, that's what you have shitty friends. This is what happens. My
Yeah.
dad used
and now
to
he's
say,
screwing up your mom.
My dad used to say, Kenny, if you sleep with dogs, you get fleas.
Got that right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And right now, where's your dad sleeping?
My dad's got fucking
He's sleeping with worms.
fleas.
Now he's got worms.
My dad has fleas. Does he ever? 6 feet under.
Rest in peace.
Yeah. Hey, I went to go visit my dad last week, but I forgot my shovel.
That it doesn't make sense really, because you can visit his grave anyway.
That's not him. I want to look at that skull face.
You look at him.
You look at that shriveled skin. Anyways, I don't want to end on that. But anyways, I would like to say thank you to everybody. I can't believe you're even listening to this. This is pathetic.
Well, we don't know that they are listening.
They're
But
probably not.
let's cross our fingers, see if we're number one for 3 weeks in a row.
But I wish everyone the best, and we'll do our best to get better. And I'm going to have guests soon. Once someone kicks up some cash.
Well, we had a guest today, Spenny. We're going to try to figure out how to operate a phone here. And maybe even get
KennyHotz.com
more people in here.
and watch all my shit on YouTube. / Kenny Hotz.
You peaked a little early. We still have 20 seconds. You said it as if we just had like 3 seconds left. But,
And death to the white race.
well, still got 15. Yeah, anything else? Stay safe.
I'll
Enjoy
love you.
yourselves
Goodbye.
and those you love.
later. Oh, shut up, Jeff.